There we go. Okay, and so I'll just ask you, and this will be similar to what I'll do with the video testimony, is tell me 3 benefits of having a spending plan.
Well, first of all, I know where my money's going. I can see how I can save. And I wasn't really spending money badly before, but I've just gotten better.
Good. So you're the type of client I love to work with, because you were good with money before, but this makes you better.
Yeah.
And so some people think that they have to be, that I only work with people who are bad with money. And so that's why they think, ooh, if I work with her, then that means I'm bad with money. No, it just, no, it means you can be good with money. I will help people who don't have a budget and struggle to get them good with money, but I can make people who are good with money even better. And so you're a perfect example of that. Your finances were pretty good. Any other benefits?
Oh, there's just heaps of benefits, really. Like if I need something, the money's there. Like whereas before it was all in one account, you know, whereas now it's with all the different accounts, well, it's so much better, because when I want something for that certain thing, a certain reason, like my vehicle has an account, my wants have an account. So when I want something, I would go and get it, and I'm not just taking out without really counting.
Yes. Your bills are still taken care of. You know, you have an account that you take out for those things that you want and really want, but the money that you need for your bills is safe in its own account.
Safe in its own account. Yeah.
Excellent. And I'll just second question will be, what are 3 benefits of having a spending planner? Me.
Yeah, well, the same reasons I just said. The very same reasons that I've just said. Because, I mean, I wouldn't have been able to do it, just the program on my own.
No. And that's because it's a different way of thinking. It's a mind shift, but and you've got it now, you know, but it is different from budgeting, because we're focusing more on the future as opposed to staying in the past.
That's good. Yeah, and that's really good, because budgets, I've tried budgets before.
Yeah.
They don't work.
No. Yeah. Yeah. So this looks into the future, and you can see that for the next year, you're going to be fine, and all your bills are going to be covered.
Yeah, I think it motivates you too. When you look at the plan, when you go and look at the plan for the days ahead, it motivates you to know how much money you can save.
Yes. Yeah. And that's exactly why I searched out, when I was using traditional budgeting apps, it didn't have that feature. And so I never really saved. I struggled to save, where this one shows you the power and when you can get things that you really want. You can plan for it. And so that's
absolutely. I totally agree.
Yeah.
I think it's such a good plan.
Yes, you have to have a plan if you want to get anywhere. If you don't have a plan, your money's going to go walkabout. And then you'll think, where did that money go? You'll have nothing to show for it. But with the plan, you want something, put it in the plan. The plan will tell you whether you can afford it or when you can afford it. And so we can afford really anything. We just have to, the plan's going to tell us when you can afford it.
When you can afford it.
Yeah.
But I think too, I'm not really one for nails and things like that. And, you know, I like to do those things myself.
Yeah. And more satisfaction to know that you could do that, and and it didn't cost you $60 a week or whatever it is.
Cost me that. Maybe once or twice a year I might do it, but not every week. No way. I'm not going to spend money like that.
Yeah, because that's money. That's actually spending money, not investing money. Because when you say for your nails, you have to get them redone to keep them that way. Where if you were to put money in a savings account and it saves up, and then you get to go on a trip, that memory is always with you.
Exactly.
You know, I love to spend my money on memories, not stuff.
Yeah, same. Me too.
Yeah.
And, you know, when we went on our camping, the money was there. The money was there.
Yep.
Just, and I was able to, we went half and half in the food, petrol, and it was all, the money was just there.
Yeah, that's great. Well,
I didn't even have to worry about it or look for it or think, you know, if you take it out of one account, am I going to have enough for
yes,
whatever?
yeah, that
No.
guessing, and which is in which with budgeting and not having a account structure that protects your money from you, you are guessing, can I afford
Yeah,
this? And this is
guessing.
where you know
Yeah.
now that your FFFI, what's in there you can spend. You can
Yeah.
spend it till it goes to zero. Then of course you stop once it goes to zero and
Start
wait
again.
for the next week when next pay when more money comes into there.
Yeah.
And
I
so
really like that. I
yes,
really like that. It was like my Christmas account. I went out and bought my Christmas, I've done my Christmas present. And it's like, and I didn't have to worry about it coming out of my bills account, one account.
yeah,
You're guessing, you know. But this way you go, okay, so I got $1,000. I know I can spend that. I can use that for Christmas.
hmm
And so most, and then nothing else has been touched. That's really a good way.
yes,
You
and
feel safe.
yes, yeah.
You feel safe.
Financial security, that's called. And you know that all those big bills, like, you know, your car registration and all those ones that usually come around and think, oh, we're, you know, they're
Where am I
taken
going to get
care
the
of.
money?
You don't
They're
even have
taking
to
care
worry
of it.
about it because you're saving for those. Every paycheck you're putting a little bit away. And the reason you know how
Yeah.
much to put away, well, you don't need to know how much because the software tells you. Just keep
Yeah.
this amount in this account, and then this is what you have left to put into other areas. And
And I
so,
like that. I
yes,
really like that.
so you don't even ever have to use a calculator with a spending planner.
No. And I like the fact too that I'm not worrying about, oh, I've got to buy this and am I going to have enough for that though? I
Yeah.
like that I think, well, yeah, the money's in there for that and the money's in there for that.
Yes.
Because it's all separated.
Yeah, that's right. It all has a purpose, and that's what we do with the bank structure. Is every account has a purpose of why
Yeah,
the money's there,
exactly.
and it all has a the purpose is also to do with timing. So our FFFI, which is food, fuel, fun, and incidentals, that only stays in there a short period of time. That's that house of straw that the little that one of the pigs
Yeah,
grew.
exactly.
You know, it's flimsy, so the money comes in and out of that quite regularly. And then we have your bills account, which is the second pig with the sticks. That money stays in there a bit longer because everything in there, your bills usually occur within 12 months. And so that's stays in there longer. And then we have the savings account, which of course, when you're saving for something you really want, that money's going to stay in there a lot longer. And so that's more sturdy, and that's the brick house. And then the big bad wolf account, which is my favorite, is it protects us against those unexpected visits from the big bad wolf. And it's not if they will happen, it's when they will happen. They, you know, and to have money in there, and the goal is to get 2,000, is, you know, that just brings a lot of security so that you don't have to take that from your savings account.
Yeah.
If something happens with your car or anything like that, you have money there sitting there just for that purpose. And so that's really good. And so,
Yes,
yeah.
it's good. It's really good. I enjoyed that. I don't worry anymore.
And you shouldn't have to worry, you know?
Yeah.
You
But
work
now I
hard.
think I don't like to spend money either. Like I don't like to spend that because I know that all that because those accounts have a purpose.
Yes,
I don't like to touch them unless it's for that purpose.
exactly. And you, because the reward is to get what that purpose is, you
Yes,
know?
exactly.
Yeah. And so you're making your money work for you rather than
Yeah,
you work for your money.
exactly. I'm trying to
Yeah.
try and make that happen.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, you've done very well, and you're a
Thank you.
great testament to the program and working it and leaving it and the great benefits that come from it.
Yeah, there are benefits, definitely.